Until we mathematically eliminate it. Aaron, let me talk to you right quick, Aaron. Let me talk to you right quick. But before we do that, before I address you, I want to address the whole PAG, the whole Pack Attack gang. Remember in that live when I said Aaron Rodgers could potentially get hurt playing with this offensive line? Let me close this. Remember I said that? Remember I said I don't like this offensive line because Aaron is probably potentially going to get hurt. And it has come to fruition when you playing with an offensive line so young and your best guys are not healthy. You know, they're dealing with ACL injuries. You know, you got a tight end, Robert Tyan, is dealing with an ACL injury that really can't be himself like we thought he would be. So things like this will happen. Now, Aaron, let's talk to Aaron Rodgers, who is turning 39 at the end of this week. You getting old, man. I mean, not old like, you know, but in football, you are getting old. And he's dealt with injuries throughout the past. And, you know, that has an effect on your future the longer you play. You know, things are going to hurt a little bit more. You're going to be sore a lot longer. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard to... It's going to be real... It gets real hard to, you know, keep going week to week to week to week to week, taking hit after hit, getting sacked. You know, that shit adds up over time. I mean, look at Matt Stafford. It's Rams fans that want Matt Stafford to retire. Man, I was hearing Rams fans saying, man, Matt need to retire. They want Matt Stafford gone. They want him to just hang it up. That's a wrap, bro. You done had 2 concussions this year. They want Matt Stafford to hang it up. And case in point for Aaron Rodgers. Now, I'm not going to say hoping. I'm not going to say wishing. I think the Green Bay Packers should sit Aaron out these for the rest of the season, to be truthfully honest with you. I think they should sit Aaron out for the rest of the season. I mean, man, you got a rib injury. You said that you want to get x-rays because it was hard to breathe and you thought you might have a punctured lung. Yeah, just don't let him play against the Chicago Bears. Let Jordan Love get out there and try to do his thing. And it trips me out how the media just, oh man, they need to move on. It's time to move on. Are you idiots nuts? Or are you nuts just idiots? Maybe you both. The Packers are not going to move on from Aaron Rodgers. They don't even have enough evaluation on Jordan Love playing in games. So why would they move on from Aaron Rodgers? Oh, you know, just to give them a chance to, you know, see what Jordan Love. That tells you the Packers don't even got enough film to indicate if Jordan Love is ready to move on with this team. Just because he threw a touchdown late in the game. where the Eagles were. I don't know what the Eagles was doing on that play. I don't know what the fuck the Eagles was doing on that play. But he shouldn't have scored no goddamn touchdown, I'll tell you that much. I don't know what the fuck happened. I look up and I'm like, damn, we scored again? How the fuck that happened? This game was fucking pretty much over when it was, as soon as it started. Yeah, so back to Jordan Love. This would be the best time to see what you don't got in him. I mean, he been there, what, how many years? 3 years? And just this training camp, they said he had one good practice. Y'all ready to move on from the two-time MVP who ran into a bad season this year, ran into a rough season, and that's just based off of what this organization did in the offseason. I know y'all gonna bring up the whole Davante Adams thing, but like I said, without Davante Adams, of course we knew this offense was gonna look different. Aaron told us this at the beginning of the season, and people just don't listen to what people tell them. Yeah, this is gonna be an up and down season. He said that just based off of going into training camp and seeing the talent that the Green Bay Packers went and drafted. Now, when you going into press conferences during training camp and you talking about how good the defense is, that's not an indication on how good the defense is, because we obviously see how good this defense is. It's not good. Yeah, that defense is just good enough to beat the offense that we got, which ain't saying much. This defense getting 40 points put on it, but this offense can't beat this defense in practice. Oh, PAG. Pack Attack Gang. I told y'all Aaron was going to throw a lot more interceptions this year. I told y'all that he was going to throw around 10 interceptions, 11 interceptions. I told y'all that. I think he had about 9, but if he going, it's this whole Brett Favre thing with Aaron Rodgers. Brett was the Iron Man. He could play through anything and win games. Aaron has done that. You proved your point on that, Aaron. You played banged up the last 3 seasons. You had the toe injury, still went out there and performed at a high level and did what Brett Favre do. Get to the NFC Championship game and blow it. You came out there and played with a banged up knee, which was broken. Still went out there in the NFC Championship game and blew it. So you've proved your point, showcasing that you can play injured. But at this point in time in your career, at your age, show some love to Jordan Love, man. Let him get out there and show the world what he can't do. I want to see what he can't do, which is win fucking football games. Yeah, he gonna go out there and stick his chest out and look poised like he ready to take over the spot, but he ain't good enough to take over the spot. Aaron, you are being a disservice to this team. You're being a disservice to this team. And I'm not talking about the injury. I'm talking about this off-season shenanigan horseshit that you just told these reporters in the press conference after the game. Now we got to go back through this whole, do you think you want to play? Do you feel good enough to play? Like, bruh, what the fuck are you still collecting checks for if you still gotta feel like if you don't know if you're gonna play after this season? Let us know now. Why the fuck do you gotta keep the Green Bay Packers hostage on moving towards the future. Now stop lying. Stop the fucking lying. We know you're going to come back and play. You already told Mark Murphy. You already told Goop. You done told Matt LaFleur. You told him, yeah, I'm going to play till 2025. That's when the regime is going to be done and over with. 2025. Mark Murphy is out of there. Goot will probably still be there. I don't know about Matt LaFleur, but after 2025, it ain't going to be no more Aaron Rodgers. So stop fucking lying to the public. You playing for 2 more years, bruh. You have obligated yourself to that contract. The Green Bay Packers wouldn't have gave you the contract if you didn't guarantee you was going to play the next 2 seasons. You're playing next year. So stop with this, oh, I got to go back and find myself and, drink some scotch, do some more ayahuasca. Like, come on, man. If you're going to play football, play football. If you're not, then leave. Tell us now. Yeah, this is my last season. But you're not going to do that. You're going to keep this whole narrative going, man. Trying to be the spin doctor. Oh, my gosh. Hell of a quarterback. But I'm starting to think this dude got mental health issues, man. I'm starting to think he got mental health issues, bro. You just look at this whole team in general, and it's the same fucking shit season after season after season after season. Ted Thompson is not a good example on how you should be a GM. And Goot is still trying to represent the tradition of how we go at shit in free agency in the draft. You can't do that no more. The NFL has changed. You have to get hip, baby. You got to get hip. Everybody's dancing to some new music. And y'all still doing a goddamn waltz. They say insanity is repeating the same shit over and over again and getting the same results. Until the Packers break out of that monotony of how they go about business during the draft, which I really don't give a fuck about the draft, but free agency is my main thing. You got to bring in some solid guys, man. You got to bring in some impactful guys. You have to make it worth their while to want to come and play on this team. Going after these fucking I still got something left in the tank motherfuckers is not going to cut it. Now, you did good with Zadarius Smith. You did good with that. When you got all of them guys in there and we went on that 3-year run with them, you did good. But you went after guys that didn't know how to what's the word, man? Finish a season. That's what happened. You got some good guys that were impactful, you know what I'm saying? But they just couldn't finish a long season because they never got that many fucking reps. Zadarius Smith is a perfect example of that. He said, damn, when we lost to the 49ers, when they lost to the Chiefs, when the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes got his first championship, Zadarius Smith said it in Miami. Was that in Miami? Yeah, said it in Miami. This is the first time I played this many snaps in the season. Over 900 snaps in the season. This is my first time, I was tired. That's exactly what he said. He said, man, when we got on that plane, man, we was coming to San Francisco, man, we was tired, man. After running around after Russell Wilson the week before. So those group of guys we got guys that couldn't finish a season. They were good, but they just couldn't finish a season. So now just leading up to this point, you get some young guys, Quay Walker, Devontae Wyatt, who really got this was really his first game, you know what I'm saying, coming into the season. So he's really behind on the learning curve or game time experience. Now you have some time to grow with these young guys. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes like Rasul Douglas bouncing around the league. Got a ring with the Eagles. Won a championship with the Eagles. You got guys like that, Rasul Douglas, Eric Stokes, guys that are, going to get better at this thing as, time goes on. But at the expense of having an aging quarterback that can't run out the pocket, don't want to run out the pocket no more like he used to. Basically what Aaron is saying, y'all paying me all this money, but for y'all to get the best results for what y'all paying for, y'all gonna have to put a solid offensive line around me for me to do what y'all want me to do. This offensive line, group of young guys, some of them are in their second and third year, some of them in their first year. They're gonna have to be groomed, and by the time those guys get to the potential that they supposed to be at, allegedly, Bakhtiari is probably gonna be gone. Elton Jenkins will be a prime-time veteran around that time. John Runyon should be able to step up and be a solid guy for us. But this is all coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? We just hoping that we could fast track these dudes before this, before the career or the door on Aaron Rodgers' career is finally closed. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's healthy and playing quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, yeah, our Super Bowl window is open. But until he decides to hang it up and he don't got the juice no more, then that'll be it. We'll have to go into our lion years when we look like the Lions. We'll still be the greatest football team in sports history, but we'll just be looking like the Lions. Damn, it ain't nowhere to park over here. I think the Lions are starting to become a good team. I don't think they are a good team right now, but I think they are starting to become a good team. But the Lions, somehow, some way, they'll find a way to fuck up a good thing while they got it going. You know what I mean? That's just the type of team they are. So I'm not expecting, the Lions to be a playoff team until Aaron Rodgers is probably out of the league. And that's coming up. The Bears, I like what the Bears are doing as far as getting rid of everything and rebuilding. I like the rebuilding that they are doing, but they still got a long shot of being a playoff team. And then you got the Minnesota Vikings, who I think, they probably gonna win the NFC North next year too, unless the Packers could get some guys in free agency that's worth the damn, that's gonna want to come play with Aaron Rodgers. That's another thing too. I be telling these dummies, man, that don't know shit about football. They just think we could go out and get anybody. No, that player has to want to come and play with the Packers. He got to want to come and play with Aaron Rodgers. I told y'all, the only time we're going to get somebody is if nobody else is giving that player an offer. Who's on the table? Hey, agent, who's on the table? We got the Green Bay Packers. I ain't got nobody else. Nah, man, just the Packers, man. You know what I'm saying? Free agency getting ready to close, so you got to make a decision soon. Then you know what happens? His wife or girlfriend, hey, how you gonna pay these bills? Hey, let me go over there and get this check with the Packers, man. That's how it happens with Green Bay. Or they got a shitload of money to give somebody to come over there. So, Aaron with this until we're mathematically eliminated bullshit, man, cut that out, bro. You already know this is a wrap. This defense can't stop nobody from getting in the end zone. If we couldn't stop the run this week, what makes you think we're going to stop the run the rest of the season? You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got the 20th hardest schedule the last 5 games of the season. Have y'all seen the Packers play? we lost to the Lions. We lost to them. Look at the rest of the other teams. You know what I'm saying? What? Maybe we win against the Rams. I don't know. Maybe we beat the Bears. But maybe we beat the Lions at home. Maybe we win 3 out of the next 5 games. Who knows? But I know one thing. Aaron, if you ain't healthy enough to play this against the Bears, man, don't do it. Just let Jordan Love get out there and show the world that he's not that guy. We know Jordan Love is going to have some big shoes to fill because he is obviously the future of this team. I don't know who is going to want Jordan Love unless the Packers go and draft another quarterback with a high pick. You know what I'm saying? And say sayonara to Aaron Rodgers and bring some competition in there with another draft pick and put pressure on Jordan Love to perform at a high level if he want to be the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers of the future. That's the only way I can see this flipping his head when it comes to this team. But as long as Aaron is playing out the rest of his contract, that shit ain't happening until 2025. So it's going to be a hell of a ride these next 3 years with Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm looking forward to it. And, oh, yeah, don't sit up here and for once think that I'm going to make excuses for this guy. I'm not. I haven't made no excuses for Aaron Rodgers. I'm just seeing it from a different perspective from how y'all view it. Y'all let the media influence your opinions. Y'all let the media affect y'all emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go with what the media say, because that's what a lot of y'all do in the comments. Y'all come with some shit that the media said instead of looking at it for what it is. You know what I mean? Or y'all just don't like Aaron Rodgers, and that's fine. You don't have to like him. But just know that with you not liking Aaron Rodgers, you're not going to have nothing positive to say about him at all. At all, you're not. You might say something like, I mean, he is still a good quarterback. You might throw that in there. I mean, he's still, he's still good, but man, 9 times out of 10, if Aaron Rodgers wanted to come play for y'all franchise, y'all will accept him with open. We got Aaron Rodgers. We got him. Y'all be jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? Kissing his ass. Well, we finally got a quarterback that's going to take us to a Super Bowl. Y'all start doing all that nonsense. That's exactly what the Broncos did with Russell Wilson. So cut it out. Don't say, oh, no, we wouldn't. Man, that's exactly what the Broncos did with Russell Wilson when he had bad seasons with the fucking Seattle Seahawks. When he got banged up. Oh, that was my dad. He got banged up and was playing bad football and throwing had 5 turnovers against the Packers in the playoffs. Soon as the Broncos got him, we going to the Super Bowl. Y'all was all jumping around. That's good sports. You talking about Aaron Rodgers? Look at your fucking quarterback. Shut your goddamn mouth. That's good sports. Shut your goddamn mouth. I don't want to hear nothing from you. So, you know, I get it, man. Kick a man while he's down. Kick him while he's down. And like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and make no excuses for the man. There is no excuses to make for him. You praise him when he play good. You know what I'm saying? And when he play bad, I can't even really say he played. Did he play bad in this game? I mean, he had 2 turnovers. You know what I'm saying? That's bad within itself. You know, you can't be having turnovers against a team like the Eagles that's you already know that's going to capitalize off of that. But, you know, you can't win games when your defense is giving up 40 fucking points and giving up. Now they looking like the old Don Capers defense out there. But, yeah, man. Aaron, stop the bullshit, man. You getting older. By the time you retire, you're going to be 41, 42. And that's going to be it. Maybe 41. 41, that's probably going to be it, man. When you hit 41, that is it. You're retiring, man. You're retiring. And the Green Bay Packers have 2 years, 2 more seasons to try to help you get to another Super Bowl. So like I said, man, I'm excited to see how this shit gonna pan out with Aaron Rodgers' career, with this whole, you know, the narratives and everything that's swirling around in the media today, and how everybody just, they just need to move on from him.